Who or what is coming your way in love? Whether you have a significant other, a desired partner, if you don't have anyone in focus, no matter what it's about for you. Now let's see who or what is coming your way in love. What can you look forward to? What can you prepare for? And now let's take a look. We tap into the energy of the now. And this is the most present energy that we can tap into. We are a collective. Person cards are gender neutral. That's you, male as well as female. Please transform this for yourself. And yes, as I said, it doesn't matter if it's about a significant other. Whether you have someone in focus or if you're single, it doesn't matter if you have someone in focus at all. Now let's take a look. And a warm, loving hello to all of you. And I hope I can give you a lot here. Sending positive energy. And thank you for your warmth, your wonderful, loving comments, your appreciative words. You are truly wonderful, each and every one of you. A very, very sweet and big thank you. So now let's just take a look at what we see here. Who or what is coming towards you in love? And then I'll take another pendant right away. Thank you very much. Okay. Sorry. So, well, where I have the salad, because now I have him like this. Okay. So from the main energy, we have the Four of Swords. Is right now, it might be that you're in a standstill, at least when it comes to love. It's maybe just like there's this distance. There's really nothing moving forward. There might be this unwanted and forced singlehood, this distance. And for you, it's like a standstill. And you're like, oh, and just before that, you might feel like something is happening here. But then you get back into the moment. No, nothing, no movement. And now let's take a look, because it will, yes, also, with the Four of Swords. Yes. It has also shown this activity again, that something is really moving forward here. But there's a bit of this inner heaviness to see, and this feeling of being at a loss for some, then let's see what I can get. We have the Six of Cups with the Six. The cups are also showing this here. What hurts here, or what is coming your way? There is definitely joy being shown. Joy is being shown. But right now the topic for you is, have you been deceived? Your mind indeed has a lot to say right now and is extremely active. Your thoughts, because you don't know, was it a deception? Have you deceived yourself about the person, or in general about love? That there are themes, maybe also from the past, where you keep coming back to doubting a bit. But what, for sure? Yes, the past is a theme. An old love and self-love is, on one hand, that you will encounter this love again. An old love, but very importantly also the love for yourself. And here we have something that I also find beautiful. It will be shown experiencing this new spring in love. What is there? What it carries with it? So let's definitely take a closer look at that, about what it's all about. But you already know that by now. So then we have the Eight of Pentacles. And there is also something is slowly building up here. So this problem, the problem is always, so this theme with yourself, things will resolve step by step. So there's this, yes, there's ambition that might be a bit stalled right now. And you have selflessly given everything, really, even if you've been in a relationship before. Or if you're single, As I said, you don't currently have a significant other. You've really given everything in the relationship. And it's like this, you want to give everything. You're there like this. That's your being. But basically, what's coming your way in love, that's where you are right now. As I said, step by step, something resolving. And I want to say that as well, not just your issues, but also those of your significant other or the person that you don't know yet. There are also the issues of work. Here, things are slowly resolving because in love, things are currently building up here. We have the energy that something is slowly taking shape. And you are at the beginning of a long relationship. There you are. And that's what is starting to move, that is slowly building up here. And things are resolving step by step. So let's take a look at what we have there. I'm really curious now. And of course, also on the middle ground. So let's see what else we can get here. Yes, well, okay, it's starting off well. When it comes to love, I can't help but smile already. So let me put it this way. I can already say this now, and I haven't revealed all of them yet, but it is definitely so. Love is in the air. I can tell you that for sure, for sure, for sure. And actually, I almost wouldn't need any additional cards at all. This image speaks for itself completely. But we're going to draw some additional cards now so we can dive a little deeper into the other people involved. What exactly the matter is. So I have to tell you, I'm really happy for you. So on that one point, I would say, okay, let's take a closer look at that. But basically, I definitely don't need more than this. What I see here for you, we're completely out of this phase in the situation where you are right now. When it comes to love, that's where I have it central, completely, the turn for the better. Here I have this change, this positive transformation, and especially what I see, well, you all will definitely notice it too. I'm totally blown away by this reading. And that's always me. For anyone who has had a personal reading from me before, he knows that I'm always completely into it. I'm always fully on board. And so it is here in the collective because it's just absolutely insane. This change, this turn, the harmony, completely the path to happiness. Absolutely. Something is happening here, full of love. And there are also compliments, so you can definitely expect compliments. I have here, some of you may have already seen it. 3 men around you. Men, as I said, just like women, we're in the collective person cards, you know the deal. So, well, I have here 3 admirers. For one of them, I would really like to, okay, let's get to know each other again. Then let's take this nice candidate here. Wow. This nice candidate here. Wow. So I would say that's super class. So then we have here, I once brought up the topic of the past with you. And then I have 2 candidates. So, one of them I need to start from beginning. So I have here, as I said, complete change, the turning point, a happier path. And that's official. That's official. That's official. It's definitely a fact. You will enter into a committed partnership. I can tell you that right now. I have a complete change in the domestic area lined up for you as well. And there it is, this suddenly surprising thing that you don't expect at all. I still see you a bit, as I said, in this distrust, wondering if anything will actually happen. But you can already feel this change. Something is happening. You're like on the verge of some kind of change happening here. It's like a brief breakthrough, but you might not be able to fully place it yet. What I have here, my candidates, he has already been keeping an eye on you a bit. Doesn't have to be now. Time is fluid. The universe knows no time. time always governs itself. And as I just said, there's someone who's been keeping an eye on you. I have here, he's maybe playing a bit with this charm, these flattery compliments. But you'll notice that he's not being completely honest with you. With him, I sense more of this, this playful side as well. And in the end, he or she doesn't really mean it seriously. Then we have another candidate here. It doesn't have to be so many people for each of you right now, but I'll say, yes, you have the choice, to be honest. You have the choice. And now here, there's also someone else. It can also be quite parallel, that you have two candidates here. Maybe one of them is someone you know through work or something like that. There's a bit of a rumble there. You're not quite sure how and what. Maybe it's a coworker, or do I have business dealings with him? But you will get to know him. But I tell you, that one, as I said, I completely sense this dishonesty and this little game he's playing here, because he only has not an affair in the mind. Maybe he'll tell you something different. But with him, it's just that there's a very, very strong sexual attraction towards you, more, but not much. And he's also so impatient, you know? So, as I said, with shame and flattery and stuff like that, he's trying to lull you in somehow. I have to be honest about that. And he's also impatient. This is basically what he tells you. Please don't believe everything this person tells you, because in the end, he really just wants to get into bed with you. And he just smirks and says to you, hey, all good, you find me so sexy, right? Okay, cool. But she's always like that. You have the choice. I have someone else here, lying to others, who has also kind of had an eye on you, or will have. I also have this person quite active. So it could also be that he's really into his hobby or very focused on his job, really immersed in work. In his job, really immersed in work, is very focused on it. And I see him as a stable personality. Yes. And I also have a meeting between the two of you. Here it is. As I said, with that one too, it's up to you to decide how far you want to go with it for yourself. I just want to tell you, when he says to you, hey, what about a relationship? Yes, of course. Then I say to you, no, of course not. He has here the lower region in mind. And yes, now I have to laugh myself. Please excuse me. Thank you very much. And as I said, the other man, I also have him here, this other person. Regarding the activities, it could also be that this person is a bit in the public eye. So public relations also in this area. And yes, that's something for you, where you say, interesting, right? But are you yourself for your position? Where you say to yourself, hey, no, someone is flirting with me or something like that. I don't want to, you know. Some of you might have a special someone in mind. Yeah, and it's like you're holding back a bit. So you keep your distance and actually pull back because you say, no, I'm loyal. I say, after this reading, don't do it, but be happy. Be happy that you really have these candidates heading your way, because that means it's an absolutely wonderful sign. With this collective Lego, it's an absolutely great sign that you're on the right path. Here comes some movement. In other words, if you have a special someone, a desired partner, the man you already know, then it also shows that the other person is showing interest in you, want a relationship with you, that things are really flowing here, especially regarding your special someone. By the way, we'll get to that shortly. You'll notice with the person that one of them it could be that he's a bit more interested in you. So not the one from the bedroom stories, but the other one here, that there's more interest there too. Because I see this sympathy between the two of you. This sympathy and this feeling of a new beginning, this curiosity that is also being awakened in you. As I said, don't brush it off. You're not weighing anyone down, but smiles and says, okay, everything is completely in motion here. And indeed in motion so that you reach your goal where you really want to go. So if you're completely single, I have a third candidate for you. So when I talk about a desired partner, a special someone, then if you're single, it's also the person who is coming your way. So you can take that too. Even if you don't know this person yet, we actually have a third candidate here. So I have him here from the past, from what we've already seen, to encounter love anew, this theme of the past. Don't hold on to the past. What you've experienced, whether single or with a desired partner, is very, very, very important. What experience then have unpleasant things, just put a pin in them, close the book and move on. Goes into the book box. And there, because you're special someone, the more you let go here, that's why I find it so amazing that other candidates are coming in, because now it's really coming in, bring in some energy and movement. You're doing the right thing because you're letting go of the energy from your special someone, from your desired partner. And he won't notice that either. What exactly the matter is cannot be fully realized, but there's also this movement in one direction again. And I'll tell you one thing, you have the choice. You will make the decision, because I have this constellation, your special someone and Mr. XY you met, there's already been 1 or 2 meetings. XY, whom you've just met, where maybe there's already been 1 or 2 meetings. The one you, also interesting, don't you think? Where you be then? Cool, got it. What do I do now? Because you're special someone whom you might have had in your heart for a long time. He also pops up out of nowhere and reappears. If you have no contact, he will pop up out of nowhere. If you're currently in a bit of contact, but maybe just friendly and so on, then that deepens everything, because I see a complete change coming, lying with your special someone. Because it's like this, you're letting go, this release, because you're more focused on yourself and especially focused on something else. And you leave. Let go of that pressure. And only then does he start to move here, which is absolutely perfect. I have this suddenly surprising, unexpected thing for you. And you'll also become more and more. So this change will keep increasing. He will come to you. The special someone whom you might not even know yet. What I mentioned earlier, if you're single, there someone will definitely reach out to you. Definitely. Because I have the public, I have the meeting. And you will definitely get to know this person. Don't worry about how, where, or how you'll meet him. Just know that you will meet someone. As soon as you start to think, overthinking starts. Your mind takes control and rules. That's when the overthinking starts in your head. Then your head is definitely in control, and your head is in control. Then your head rules. And that's where we get to the point, because then you completely block everything out again. That's why it can happen. No matter where you meet someone, you will meet someone, because that's how you keep delaying everything. When you put that pressure on yourself, yeah, how, where, what can I do? Just relax. You know that you will meet someone. But that doesn't mean you should just sit on the couch all the time and you wait for the mailman to ring the bell or for someone to stand at your door. But I've already activated you to be more out there, that you'll do more outside. You get to the point where you do more outside. Maybe it's a new or old hobby with friends, something else, or you pick up an old hobby of yours again with friends, maybe going out. That there's something there, that you become more open, more approachable, even a bit more. As I said, I have the change outside with you. I have a very special person, as I said, from the past, who is coming back. And he will touch your heart, definitely. If you don't want someone from the past anymore, then it's someone new. So please consider this as being single for you. As I said, I have the communication, I have more and more movement, I have this lightness in communication. It's all about getting into the flow here. Big happiness, little happiness, new beginnings, change. I have the complete transformation right here. Your special person, as I said, the one you already have in your heart. If you have someone, then I really see that you will also engage in communication. He will also show you and tell you what he feels for you. I see a bigger change in you. I see the complete transformation, change the turn for the better, harmony, balance. It's all about healing for you, even with a special person. And I want to tell you clearly about this person. Doesn't want anything half-hearted, nothing partial or otherwise, but he's going all in here. Don't even think about it, whatever, back and forth. No, I have him so jealous. He's really here. He definitely doesn't want to lose you or lose you anymore. Relationship, a definite yes. And if you want, as I said, we are in the collective, but I'm really feeling this spatial change, this solid feeling that a wedding is also on the horizon. So a wedding, it could really be that way. I say after this setup, you will really receive a marriage proposal. Definitely a marriage proposal. Also this solid, stable coming together. And here, I really say we have that doubled from the tarot and here again from my cards, that there's this stability, a long, solid relationship. Stability is being shown here. And because I see a complete change in your special person, and of course you're a bit suspicious because you say at the moment, I don't know this guy at all. What's going on here now? Is it just disguised, acted, or whatever? No, it isn't. Because your loved one is now completely checking in that you are definitely the one and he won't let you go anymore. So there, I have such an incredible change here, but you have the choice. You're facing a decision. What you're doing, the person you've just met, or the person who touches your heart again, meeting the old love again in a new way, and your heart is being completely touched here, but really, and also the person you don't know yet, if you're single, you're also facing a choice because I have two candidates for you here. So lean back and tell yourself, okay, I have a choice, left or right. So do it for yourself. You have nothing to lose. You can meet both people with a clear conscience. I even have you lying here. You met this other person, but suddenly the man from your past comes back to you and you say, wow, I really didn't expect you at all because I had him very stormily, very quickly here, also lying from the activity. It's like this in a moment you might be out here somewhere. You might be sitting on a park bench or somewhere, just as an example. Now you have your phone in your hand and you're just texting with the XY here. And then you look up like you're just thinking or sending something away or something like that. Okay, now I'm going to continue shopping. And suddenly your soulmate is standing in front of you and you're like, oh God, the message, help. So this feeling of being caught like, shit, what have I done? Or suddenly it's standing at your door. Because I really have these private, also these home meetings again. Home means now home meetings. Like I said, I have this, suddenly you're just texting with him or her, or even on the phone, and you've just made some plans. Then the person you love is suddenly standing at your door, and you think, oh, shit, what do I do now? I don't have time right now. I just made some plans. Crap, help. Or like I said, this phone, oops, I quickly put it away. Because I have this surprise for you, but there you can lean back. You will make the right decision. Meetings, as I said, the one in the lower body area, that guy here, let's just push him a bit aside. But you can notice that too. But you don't have to hold back. Even if you're meeting someone else, that's a good sign because that's where things really start to pick up. So I really say love is in the air. And here we go, full speed ahead. Absolutely, for sure. So now I'm curious, what else do we get from the tarot here? Wow. So we have the Two of Pentacles. With the Two of Pentacles, so here really it's about balance. The balance, completely the equilibrium. And it doesn't matter who you're dealing with. Do I have everything laid out? That it's moving towards balance. And yes, maybe this up and down. Also the fact that you're making a decision. It will balance out. And it doesn't matter if it's a person close to your heart or someone else. It's all about finding that balance. And there's also this, here I feel this lightness, this relaxation that is being shown here. And there's this, you'll definitely take a closer look at that and you'll approach the whole thing with curiosity. Here, in fact, you and your person close to your heart will meet each other with curiosity. This is on a different level that you might not have known before. And that's really right there. Love with the game. And so you decide for yourself how and what. And from this decision of yours, it leads to balance. it can get a bit internally restless for you because it's just so exciting right now. So, oh God, what am I doing here now and there and over there? And this is also a new spring for you that is being fully experienced here for yourself, but it's very important. It's about finding balance in a relationship. If someone special is in your heart, you will follow your heart. We also have the 7 of Cups. Here you won't just decide, but you will truly follow your heart, just like your person close to your heart follows their heart and takes the path to you. So then we have the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups also shows here that your wishes will come true. You will make decisions again. You will make the choice. You have the option. And you say, hey, maybe you're stuck for quite a while. Is that it? Illusion? What's going on here? Because it feels overwhelming. What's happening here? No, it's not an illusion. It's really real. And I'm really happy for you. And there is also a dreamy relationship being shown again. And structure is coming in, bringing balance again. Sure, you might feel a bit overwhelmed because you're saying, oh, what am I supposed to do now? That's why, Dini, and you also say, maybe you have a bit of rose-colored glasses on with this guy here, but you take them off because you say, hey, no. The person is in my heart. You will take this path. So I think it's really great. You can really just sit back. You have the choice, and I wish you all the love. And I'm happy for you. As I said, love is in the air. So a lot is happening here, okay? So goodbye, dear ones. Ciao.